Here we go then, folks. The third season of this Pakistan rebuild series, trying to take them to number one in the world in Test cricket, which has hit a little bit of a snag last episode. As we worked out, we've got a pretty poor batting unit that are not performing. Also want to win the Test World Championship, which we have currently fluffed. We were 4-0 and now are 6-7. There are reasons for it. So if you want the same level of data, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/LeanEdgePod and sign up to the Cricket Captain 2025 Stats Pack. And that is where we are starting in today. There's a few things going on that need addressing. Okay, so this is ELO rating system that's built into the pack. And India, South Africa as 1-1-1. We're second in T20s, second in ODIs and ninth in Test matches. We are a woeful Test match team right now. 969. Every team starts on 1,000. Only Bangladesh, Afghanistan, West Indies are worse than us. We're 6-7, which isn't the end of the world, but the recent form has been very, very average. So this has got every Test match that's been played in the game. And this is going to paint a really interesting picture. So, out of everyone that's played so far, we're here. There's only 4 teams that average worse than us, and that's Afghanistan, Bangladesh, West Indies, and our strike rate is significantly worse, significantly, than anyone else. Same with bowling, we look at the strike rate, we've got a 49 strike rate, which is about 6th best, but then we look at the economy rate, where we're going at 3.54, which actually, in terms of the game's playing fast. And the average, 29. Not bad with the ball, we're being held up really by the spinners. And then this is a view that I like because what it does, there's an average difference per year. How much more do you average with the bat than the ball? And if we look just at Pakistan, we've actually got worse. First season, we averaged 36 with the bat, 28 with the ball. Sitting pretty. 2026, we got worse, minus 2.34 difference. This year, minus 11. So we're going drastically in the wrong direction. And the top 6 is all we've got because we haven't got any depth past that. And what we've got is we've got Aways at the top with 64, Shafiq averaging 42, and then Hassan, who's only just come in. But Babar Azam, 36, Imran Ul-Haq, 31, Saud Shakil, 27, Mohammad Rizwan, 28, Shah Masood, 36. You catch my drift how we are struggling. And if anyone wants to know, Sam Constas has got 2,000 runs and the most runs in Test cricket in the series so far. Bowling, well, bowling's a funny one, isn't it? Because our 40-year-old spinner's averaging 19 with 59 wickets, 4.92 wickets a game. Naseem Shah has been good enough, an average of 32. Khan, our other spinner, averaging 24. That's maybe the change I do need to make and go for that Shabad Khan. Bit more batting going on. But Shaheen Shah Afridi averaging 38. Raza's coming averaging 38. Ishmael's 28's good, but almost 5 and over is horrendous. So whatever drift I'm throwing out there, I'm sure you're catching it, that we have some significant issues with our batting lineup in particular. Okay, so what have we got going on today? Well, there's just been a World Cup that Pakistan did not make it through. 4 and 5, very mid-table in our first go. But it was won by South Africa, who seem to be a very good team on the game. They've won that. Remember, Pakistan won the T20 World Cup we've just had. India has won the Test World Championship against South Africa in the final, I believe. But South Africa just holding on at number 1. So we're going to play Bangladesh in a couple of tests. Then there's the Asia Trophy. Zimbabwe, hopefully a chance to blood some talent coming through. And then a biggie, South Africa, to see whether we've made any strides forward or whatsoever. So I think Imran Ul-Haq has gone from the team. Saud Shakil's gone currently. We did bring in Kashif, 29 years old. Great record in first-class cricket. I guess the thing is, we just need to check first-class cricket and see if there's anything from last year that we look at and we go, yeah, I could do a little bit with that. Waqar Saqib's got a good record, 41 average, plenty of centuries. Averaged 60 last year, 43 the year before. Not entirely sold. If we look at second-team cricket, just for argument's sake to get some alignment on how good these guys are, there's this guy down here, Atiq, who averages 66. He's come into first class cricket, average 52. Seems to be doing all right. We need more players like that. Saeed Anwar, 42 average in his career. He's put up 52 average in one-day cricket. He's put up some great numbers. 116, I think. We might need to have a look. There's this guy as well, Omar bin Yusuf. I get his first name wrong sometimes. He's got a great record. I've seen him do well in the game. I've also seen him tank. I think what I've done is I've talked myself into dropping Baig, and we're going with Ayub. And a change, we've gone for a seamers deck, just because we do have good seamers. I'm like, let's give this an opportunity. Ismail's strike rate's incredible. His economy rate's horrendous, but strike rate incredible. Shah's good. Afridi could be good. And we're going with a 40-year-old Ali as our only spinner. And that works out quite nice for us. We bowled him out for 199. We get 4 for Shah, who's excellent. Ismail went at 4.07. That's an improvement. Raza with 3 for 48 is nice. Has he played any more cricket? 12 at 39 last year. Maybe I picked him too soon. It's a lead, and we owe it to a man who should be leading this team and hasn't as of yet, but 113 for Babar Azam is beautiful. 3 LW appeals, 1 played and missed. It is good enough to give us a score. Ayub scored 31 on debut. Yeah, we're on top. 115 to win. Ismail with 5 for 57. I guess what we're doing here is we've got a strike rate favoured bowling attack, and we're just trying to lean into it enough without toppling over. And we do that. He's got a 31 strike rate in first class cricket, 32 in test match from 3 games. And we get home relatively easy. Kashif with 45 not out. That's good for him. He's already got 1 test match 50 to his name. But that is a very good start to the episode. Change of tactics, change of mindset. Oh, it's a new episode, new me. Another good bowling performance. Who would have thought it? 4 seamers enjoying bowling on a seaming deck. They get 90 from Jacob Ali, 29 years old, 2 test match centuries to his name. But we get wickets from everyone and a decent economy rate as well. Okay, we lead by 5. It's a pretty tight contest. We're 2 for 5 at one stage. But Mohammed Kashif bats very nicely once again. Really enjoying having him in the team. Looks like he could be a decent player for us for a little while. 3-2. This is a good game of Test cricket. It might be decided by 1 beautiful innings, but again, very good with the ball. 228 to win. Fast outfield, uneven bounce, and turning. Predict to Pakistan. And we lose by 50. We try, which is a good start. But Azam Shafiq always has had his worst series of all time on these seaming decks and not been able to get going. So we end up splitting the series 1 apiece against Bangla. Asia Trophy one-day final. Remember, we won the T20 version of this to start with. India win it. We make it through both group stages. We travel with India all the way through, which is quite unfortunate, and then get thrashed in the final. They get 400, Jaiswal with 149, Parag with 91, and then we get Shardel Thakur for a bit of a beating. But Zimbabwe, it's going to be happy with this opportunity, score some runs, take some wickets. Okay, first test against Zimba. We are not quite at full strength, if we have any strength whatsoever. So, it won't let us pick the last team as last time. But Ishmael's out with a cold. So that is going to give an opportunity to this guy, Abbas Afridi, who's got a 24 career average, 84 wickets, 31 at 20 this year, 19 at 17 the year before. So a little bit of opportunity spread around. Oh, I see what's happened. No man has retired. Do we need a spinner? Yeah, we do need to take a spinner out there, don't we? Shafiq was brilliant last year, wasn't he? I'm just wondering whether he gets in the team. He averaged 42. It's saying Baig is the better player. He averages 50. He's 27. He's peaking, brother. Maybe we want to see him in a game like this against Zimbabwe. We know what you get with Shafiq. And we're going with quite an inexperienced lineup, to be honest, because Baig 1 test, Away's only 13, Kashif 3, Hassan 4, Afridi debut. Raza we've given 11 to, and Ismail would be playing if I could. Zimbabwe, we expect to win. I just hope we go about it in a pretty decent manner. The answer's not really. We get some moments. Baig scores 91 and is out just before lunch. He was smashing it. In the same time, just after lunch, Awe's got out for 27, so he's off to an extremely slow start. Babar scores another century. You'd love to see a little bit of him getting back towards his best. And we take a nice lead. Afridi, debut, how was it? All right, thank you. I took 5 for on Test cricket debut. 5 for 78. He's in some pretty decent form, and hopefully he's going to give us some high-quality moments. Okay, 4-3-7 to win. We're in complete control without setting the world alight. Kashif, another 50. His Test form is really solid at the moment, but we're playing against Bangladesh and Zimbabwe. Hassan with an 83 as well. His Test career started really well against New Zealand, dipped off against Bangla and New Zealand, and another 50 here. But 350s from 5 games is much more than what we was getting from Rizwan. Yeah, win by 318. It's an easy route. Shah with 3, Afridi with 3. 1-0 up, expect to win 2-0. I guess what I'm really looking for here is I want a batter to go and do something. Make a statement. Because really, we've got 5 very, very inexperienced batters in this top 6. Also, Ishmael's available. I'm going to bring him in for Raza. Tell you what, if these two shine, as new first change bowlers, we have got something cooking. Threw them for 182. Shaheen Shah, finding a little bit of form, are we? Yes, he is. 77 for Dion Myers. It's a name I don't know. But 4 for, 3 for, 3 for. Ishmael comes in, goes at 5.67s. Okay, we've got a huge lead, 470. I don't still quite get what I wanted. And I guess what I wanted was hundreds. 142 for Aways, who has now scored 7 centuries and just 5 50s, averages 57. How many Test match runs? 1,600. Another 50 for Baig. You know what? If he averages 44 in his career, I'm going to be happy. Kashif with another 50. But again, I'm trying to ascertain whether he's good enough for the big time. If you can only bag 50s against Zimbabwe, what can you do against England, Australia, India, the big wigs? 198 for Babar Azam. Best knock he's probably played for us. And another 50 for Hassan, who seems to be just dipping into his role quite nice. Oh yeah, Shah Afridi got retired hurt as well. That's a problem. I'm going to give Ishmael the new ball. Win by an innings and 230. It was obvious, but it still had to be done. And you know what? We make it look quite good. Some of the batting stats are going to be padded. Babar Azam averaged 325. That's going to help. Aways 200 runs at 69. Baig averaged 64. Hassan 85. Kashif, this is the thing, 39 with starts against Zimbabwe. Just you know, it might be nitpicking, but you're kind of wanting great, aren't you? Okay, so final series. Going up against South Africa. Well, 1-1 in the Test World Championship. Big series, big moment. At home. Gonna play on Seema's decks. Shaheen Shah Afridi is out injured for 8 more days. That could be... that is a problem. Oh! And Baig's out injured. 2 weeks with a broken finger. That is a problem. That only gives us a top 5. I've done it. I've let him slid straight back into my DMs. Emmanuel Hack is back in the team. I'm also contemplating about going with no spinner, but I don't feel that's the right choice. So Emmanuel Hack, I think, is going to play. Ayub's out. He's averaged 24 against Bangladesh and Zimbabwe. You're not going to be able to do it against the bigwigs, are you? Shafiq back in the team. I'm disappointed about Baig. This was a good measuring stick for him to see what we've actually got. 280. More runs from Babar Azam. He continues what is fine form, including a one-day century against Zimbabwe in between. 49 for Hassan is nice to see. Afridi with 49 as well. He's only averaging 16 in his first-class career, so there's some bonus runs with everyone else falling short. 4-run lead. went down Sid Waddell to the wire. 83 from Fakudi, who I have no idea who he is. I've not seen him play. Sometimes with some of these names, I don't know whether they're real or they're just ones that haven't had the names changed in the game. But he scores 83, really the mainstay. Tony DeZorzi, 48 off 88. His was a very dull innings, except here, where Ishmael came on to bowl and he smashed him around. But he did take 3 wickets. Goes at 5.4s, but 3 wickets, bro. It's a 284 run lead, 285 to win, because Aways does Aways type thing. Look at the form! He's just gone 190, 98 and 100 against Zimbabwe. 142 in the test and now 125 here. I tell you what, we have flipped the script upside down this episode. I don't know what I called the last episode. I've recorded these almost back to back. But I'm sure it's something about how poor we are. And a change of tactic. Different strokes for different strokes, folks. Raza is in form. What's his record? 43 wickets at 29. That's nice. That's really nice. 1-0 up against number 1 in the world. Oh, the Test World Champion rankings are going to love this. Be horrendous if Ireland caught us. As we go completely unchanged into this contest. Azam's averaging 80 this year. Kashif 43. Aways 46. Hassan 42. And then with the ball, the numbers are quite exceptional. Pakistan, South Africa, second test. A chance of a series winner here, you say. 343. King Babar is doing it this year. Holy moly. He scored 100 as well against Zimbabwe. But guess what? Who didn't? This year, 710 runs, 4 centuries from 6 tests. He is holding us together. Kashif with yet another 50. Single format player. But I tell you what, if he averages 44 in his career, I'm all over it. Nasim Shah's next level. 6 for 99. The thing that's amazing here is we've got them 2 for 4 and then they're 2 for 145. They get to 3 for 194 and Shah goes bang bang and all of a sudden in the 194 for 3 to 261 all out. He takes 6. Incredible performance. We've got a lead of 82. I'm feeling it. I've got a feeling this series might drive me crazy because we've just been bowled out for 84. Jansen with 4. Mfaka with 3, Rabada 2, Kadzia 1. No answers. They need 8 to win with 2 wickets left. Now, Raz has gone through them and taken 5, but everyone is expensive. I think I've got to go Raz and I think I've got to go Shah. In fact, I'm going Shah. He's the man. We've got to get Kadzia out, but Mfaka is on strike. He likes pace bowling. 7 to win. We whistle past the outside edge. 6 to win. We go to Afridi, who's only in about his 2nd or 3rd test. Trusted with the ball and gets the wicket. Afridi's been good. 4th test match this. 22 wickets at 20. We need 1 wicket for the series. Rabada the man on strike. This is insane. Rabada has smashed it for 6 and won South Africa the game. It's 1 apiece. Going down to the wire. Baig's still out for 4 days. Shah Afridi is available and is going to come into the squad. Robbing a living here. Absolutely. Here we go. Final test match of season number 3. And we're bowling on a decent deck. 359. And they owe it to Luhan Dri Pretorius. He smashes 140. High scoring test cricket for him. He puts on 91 for the final wicket with Rabada. Rabada scores 6. Oh, Rabada's batting has hurt us this episode. Carnage. Absolute carnage. We do change our bowling attack and we go with the extra batter. So we only had the 4 seamers, no spin. Okay, 71 runs behind. I expected this. I really did. Shafiq with 95 played for his life, for his career. Ayub, similarly playing for his career, scored 53, but we're a long way behind this contest. Day 2, session 3, there's about an hour of this weather left. We've been done by the tail again. You like tail? Yeah, I love it. 207, but they put on 60 for the last 2 wickets again. Jansen with 46 here. Wicket spread around. Control from Raza. Hey, how you going? 54 wickets at 26. Yeah, love to see a bit of that. 279 is going to be to win. Day 3, Session 3, uneven bounce, advantage South Africa. One knock, one special knock or partnership can win the Test series. And we lose by 30. Emmanuel Hack, last man out. But the damage was done early doors. Yeah, where are we? 3 for 93. Big players back in the sheds. It hurts us. It hurts us bad. We lose a series that we really competed in quite well, to say we were missing a few key players. A few disappointments. Kashif and Hassan, as soon as they've come up against a good team, have averaged 20, 25. Ayu continues to disappoint. Away's averaged 40, Babar Azam 42. With the ball, I actually thought we were pretty excellent here most of the time. Afridi's 16 at 26. He's played 5 test matches, 28 wickets at 22. So I feel our bowling attack is relatively solid now. Ismail I feel like I should probably play him above Afridi at the moment. We're going to finish the episode, end of the year, 7th in the world ratings. We have a long way to go. Babar Azam up to 7th in the ratings and Away's in 10th. And with the ball, we're missing no man, aren't we? We're absolutely nowhere without him. But this has been tough. Test World Championship will heat up this next episode. It's normally a few test matches, then the next year there's about 10 or 11. Next episode, we've got... What have we got? T20 World Cup, which we're reigning defending champions. Test match-wise, Afghanistan, Australia, West Indies, India, New Zealand. Holy moly, it is about to get real. We'll see you then.